You were born in 1161 in Jerusalem, the son of King Amalric I and Queen Agnes of Courtenay. Congratulations, you're royalty. Your parents annulled their marriage shortly after you were born. This left you without your mother. Your mother remarried, and off she went. Your father hands your education to William of Tyre, a brilliant cleric. Lucky you, because William is one of the sharpest minds around. You excel in history, theology, and even horse riding. But there's one problem. You don't feel pain. William notices when you don't react to a pinch. Cool superpower? Nope, it's leprosy, the medieval death sentence. William keeps it quiet, but the signs worsen. At age 9, numbness spreads through your arm. Doctors are hesitant to diagnose you. No one wants to admit the heir to the throne has a scary disease. But you know something is wrong. As your muscles weaken, whispers start. A leper king? Meanwhile, political chaos surrounds you. Count Raymond III of Tripoli, appointed as your regent, eyes the throne. Your mother, she teams up with Reynold of Chatillon. He is a hot-headed warlord. He hates Saladin even more than you hate your disease. They pull you in different directions. Raymond wants peace with Saladin. Reynold wants war. You're a kid stuck between two feuding uncles. You face doubts from everyone. Raymond thinks your disease makes you weak. The barons? They're already planning your retirement. Even your own family wonders whether you should hide away. But you're stubborn. You refuse to let others sideline you. You fill your days with lessons in diplomacy, warfare, and survival. William of Tyre shares lessons on past kings, but you want to learn more about their battles against enemies. You train in horsemanship. You grip the reins with your knees since your hands are weak. Doctors use various treatments. These include sulfur baths, herbal syrups, bloodletting, and mercury ointments. Sometimes these ointments can cause more pain than relief. Nothing works. Your body weakens, but your mind sharpens. You realize early that your days are limited. The nobles meet in secret. Raymond wants to secure the throne for someone healthier. Agnes wants your half-sister Sibylla to marry Guy of Lusignan. She hopes to control the kingdom through their union. William of Tyre remains loyal, recording your challenges. Meanwhile, your uncle, Jocelyn III of Edessa, becomes your closest ally. He supports you in everything you do. Despite the odds, you prepare for kingship. At 13, your father dies and you're thrust onto the throne. The kingdom holds its breath. A boy king with leprosy? Perfect. Your illness worsens daily. Muscle weakness, ulcers, and eventual blindness loom ahead. But instead of hiding, you step up. You rely on advisors like William and Jocelyn, but you make the calls. You know the court sees you as fragile, so you push harder. You learn faster. You fight smarter. While other kids play, you prepare for war. While they sleep, you plot defenses. Your early life isn't hard. It's brutal, but it shapes you. Baldwin IV, the boy doomed by disease, is about to become the king no one saw coming. Your biggest threat? Saladin is the Sultan of Egypt and Syria. He is a military genius who aims to defeat the Crusader states. But you're not alone. You have Jocelyn of Courtenay, your uncle and seneschal, managing the court. The Knights Templar, feared and respected, stand by your side. Reynold of Chatillon is a tough adventurer who backs your cause, but his wild ambitions often cause more trouble than they solve. Your regent, Raymond of Tripoli, is supposed to guide you, but his hunger for power makes you wary. In 1177, Saladin invades with overwhelming numbers. You, a sickly teenager, have to defend your kingdom. At Montchesard, you seize the moment. Enemies ambush Saladin's scattered and unprepared forces. With the Templars leading the charge, your outnumbered army achieves an impossible victory. Saladin escapes, and your legend is born. But legends don't stop disease. Leprosy spreads through your body, stealing your strength daily. You still launch bold raids on Damascus, Basra, and the Bekaa Valley. This disrupts Saladin's plans. The Italian maritime republics break Saladin's blockade of Beirut. This secures vital supply lines. Your ally Byzantium prevents your kingdom from being isolated. But war is unforgiving. In 1179, you face Saladin at Marjayun. This time, luck isn't on your side. Defeat stings, and Saladin captures Jacob's Ford, a critical fortress. Your nobles panic. Raymond of Tripoli pushes for peace, fearing further losses. You refuse. Surrender is not an option. You strengthen alliances while knowing your time is limited. In 1180, you arrange your sister Sibylla's marriage to Guy of Lusignan. This is to stop a coup led by Raymond and Bohemond of Antioch. It keeps your throne safe, but Guy's arrogance and inexperience alienate your nobles. Your illness worsens. Blindness creeps in, and your limbs weaken, but your mind remains sharp. In 1182, you led your troops to victory at Belvoir Castle. This showed that even while confined to a litter, you were a powerful leader. The Knights Hospitaller join your defense. This is surprising, as they usually rival the Templars. Their support boosts your military strength. Saladin strikes again in 1183, besieging Kerak Castle during Sibylla's wedding. You, unable to stand, still lead the defense, forcing Saladin to retreat. But peace is temporary. Raymond and Bohemond plot behind your back, hoping to install Baldwin of Ibelin as king. You outsmart them by making your nephew nephew, Baldwin Fuff, co-king. This choice keeps your bloodline alive. Reynold of Chatillon's wild attacks on Muslim caravans are testing your shaky truce with Saladin. In a bid for help, you send messengers to Henry II of England and Philip II of France. You offer them the keys to Jerusalem. Both refuse. You're alone. Your body deteriorates further, but you continue to lead. You calculate each decision and fight each battle with strategy. Blind and immobile, they carry you into battles, making you a symbol of resilience. Baldwin IV, the king who faced death, betrayal, and a fierce enemy. You showed that even a leper could lead a kingdom with great courage and strength. Your poor health and efforts to hold on to the kingdom of Jerusalem marked your last years. By 1180, your leprosy had left you blind and immobile. Despite this, you clung to power. Your court became a battlefield of factions. Raymond III of Tripoli was regent when Baldwin was a minor. He often clashed with Guy of Lusignan, your brother-in-law. Guy's incompetence and arrogance turned many nobles against him. In 1183, you dismissed Guy as regent, recognizing the threat he posed. You made your young nephew, Baldwin Fuff, co-king in 1183. This helped ensure stability. You chose Raymond of Tripoli as regent and Jocelyn of Courtenay as guardian. This move aimed to block Guy from the throne. Your mother, Agnes of Courtenay, played a key role. She supported you while also pursuing her own goals. As your health declined, regency power shifted. In 1185, they reappointed Raymond III, an experienced statesman. Political tensions escalated. Bohemond III of Antioch and other nobles, wary of Guy's ambition, formed alliances against him. You tried to betroth your half-sister Isabella to Humphrey IV of Touraine. This was a last-ditch effort to gain loyal support, yet it did not stop the internal discord. Your desperation grew. You asked the Byzantine Empire for military help. You also tried to build coalitions within the kingdom. Your removal of Guy in 1183 highlighted the deep divisions among the nobility. Sibylla, your sister, remained loyal to Guy, complicating your succession plans. You chose Raymond III to be regent for Baldwin V. This showed you did not trust Guy. Your military resolve never wavered. Even blind and bedridden, you mobilized forces to defend Kerak from Saladin in 1183. Your strategic acumen was evident, but your body failed you. Your reliance on advisors like Raymond III, Agnes, and Heraclius grew. You made bold choices. You removed Guy and made Baldwin IV king. This was to protect the throne and defend against internal threats. Noble factions intensified their power struggles. Raymond III and Bohemond III sought to diminish your influence, viewing your illness as a liability. Guy, though dismissed, retained support through his marriage to Sibylla. Your efforts to annul their marriage failed, deepening court divisions. You died in March 1185, leaving behind a fragile kingdom. Your death benefited Saladin, who exploited the ensuing power vacuum. Guy of Lusignan claimed the throne through Sibylla. His choices led to disaster. This ended with the Battle of Hattin in 1187 and the fall of Jerusalem. Raymond III, trusted by you, found his influence curtailed by Guy's rise. Your last efforts to form alliances, like your outreach to the Byzantines, came too late. Your strong drugs and basic surgeries show how tough medieval medicine was. Your unwavering Christian faith, comparing your suffering to Job, fueled your determination. Your death marked the beginning of Jerusalem's rapid decline. Baldwin V's regency under Raymond III failed to maintain unity. Guy's accession fractured the nobility, while Saladin's forces grew stronger. Baldwin IV's legacy endured as a symbol of resilience, but his death left the kingdom vulnerable. Saladin capitalized on your absence, launching his final campaign in 1187. Your burial in the Church of the Holy Sepulchre shows your lasting impact. Medieval texts highlight this influence. Your reign, though plagued by illness, showcased unparalleled courage and strategic brilliance. Your death shattered the fragile Crusader state. It showed why being Baldwin IV of Jerusalem was so difficult.